Hi everyone, welcome back to David at Go to Hobbies and another session of Sins of the Solar Empire. Okie dokie, in my last video I sent some battle cruisers or battleships to here. As you can see, I've got battleships and a flagship, 6 of them, and I sent, where was it, these ones that were here over to here, and there is 3 in there, and which is good. There's nothing to fight me, so I'm going to move my colonization ship into here, and see as I've got that, I will bring my colony ship over here, leave my ships here for the moment. I'm nearly at a position to start thinking about buying a Titan, but I really need to push my capabilities of my ships, because the more you do it early game, the better it will become later game. So I won't bother these for the moment. I'll still carry on building up my research. So this has helped me looking at building another research station for the military and increasing. Right, what we got there? See, he's been sneaky. Oh, but I've got what's the name there? Planet Guys has been acquired, so that means I've acquired this one over here, which is good. Now I can start building up its defensive capabilities. But because it's only a small resourceful planet and it's got no more I can actually build on apart from tactical slots, which is your military side of things, and defensive, I can start thinking about increasing my hangars. Very briefly, if I show you defense, these here are hanger flak cannons, turrets. We will get those now we've got sufficient structures. This basically is a counters fighters and bombers, so it gives your hangars a bit more defense. And the more fighters you have and bombers, the better your capabilities of surviving. Ideally, one wants about 4 or 5 hangars here. That will give us a reasonable mass of bombers and fighters. As you can see, it's 700 and we've got 300 getting there, but I want to build this up as a priority, and that's got 4. I could do with that one up there over there first, actually. Do you see what I'm getting at? It gets a little bit pressurized. Oops, my mouse again. So now you can see, let's just bring that up a little bit, a bit of music and so on. Right. So if we click on Titan Construction, we have not got enough metal, as it shows it in red in the box up here, and use 150 supply, and you'll need 2 command, which is the officers. I'm not too worried about that at the moment. That comes sort of end of mid-term So we're doing very well. So we've managed to almost get that. Now, my dreadnought and my battleships. I think I'll go for this one over here. Attack that. And if we go back over here and look at this, we will increase that back to that, which is your tactical slots, so we can build more hangars. We can build another one. So that will give us, once I build it again, that will give us 5. Right, he sent one in there. And what we got in there? We got 5 fighters and 3 bombers. That should take that out, no problems whatsoever. Right, on gas giants, gas planets, you can't build anything like defensive. It's just basically resources you can have there. So that's well defended. That's well defended. And now we can send those to there. Right, now we can look at building up our military a little bit more and increasing our ship's capabilities. Yeah, he's come to attack me somewhere. By the looks of things, where? I see. So they're going down quite quickly. All the time, that's why. Let's get those out of there. We need to bring some resources across for that. Yeah. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, I thought a little. I think I've what you call bit off a little bit more than I can chew. So shields are nothing. Hull going down very rapidly. We might just get away with this. Yeah, doesn't look too promising. We've got that one away. That one's away, and we need to get you away. He's the best. Come on, fella. Out you come. That's it. Got away with that one, didn't we? And hopefully you don't come chasing after us. Right. I think what I'm going to do is build 4 of those and bring those back to there because there's no defensive capabilities on this gas giant. It's only got resources, and we could really do with bringing that colony ship out of the way as well. If we lose those metal extractors, it's not so much of a big deal. Sorry if you can hear a doggy barking, that's one of my little ones in the garden. So we're doing alright. I just need to check on that. There's not going to be a lot left for him to keep there. And sorry about my dogs, it's a regular thing. They tend to know when I'm on the video, making a video, that they know when to bark. So I do apologise. Right. Okay. So those robotic cruisers will repair my ships, which I really do need to do. And I think about I need to build a heavy capital ship factory there, and I don't know if I've got enough resources. No, I haven't got. I can't build any more on that planet. So I need to think about fleet supply, and thankfully I can increase my fleet supply. I get the words right, supply, but I'm also running short of. Uh, sorry, let's rephrase that. My ship officers, I've got another two coming up, but I need more supply, fleet supply, than what I have. So I have 400 at present, and I need to increase that to 550, which I can afford, but it takes up my upkeep from 19 to 28%. But unfortunately, we've got to do it. There's no workaround. And the best way to do that to bring up is keep bringing up your income. And the more you bring up your income, the more resources you will have. Right, because I've some battle experience, that's been promoted. So if we look here, they're getting repaired, which is nice. Right, we will send that colonisation ship over to there. Not a lot we can do there. Oh, we do need those, don't we, really? Sometimes I forget to build them. It's not the first time, won't be the last time. See you sneak through. It's just probing. And I dare say he's come from there into there. And because I've got quite a fair few of the old fighters there, and once we build this one, it will give us even more fighters. As you can see, fighters are bombers and taking him out quite nicely, and he's probably not going to have a lot left in a very short while. No, he will die. Yep. Bye bye. So now we've got some more fighters coming. This is one of the tactics he uses. He probes you, then all of a sudden he'll send quite a big force across, and all hell breaks loose. And what you have to do is basically bring your ships from over the other side into the battle. But one of the best tactics is build up a reserve fleet. That's the best way. But it's fun. It is definitely fun because you are trying to mitigate and manage the resources on a very fine line. You're trying to upgrade on your research, but not neglecting your military. So yeah, it is a bit of a tricky balancing act. So that won't live very long. Right, got some javelins being built. You see what he's done over there? He's sent quite a lot in. And by the looks of things, get him out of there. Ideally, we could do with some anti-fighter and bomber squadrons. And I'm very tempted to start looking at these. These are very powerful ships, our cruisers. Strong against strong versus anti-fighters from frigates, long-range frigates, siege frigates, carrier cruisers abilities, utility cruisers, and capital ships. It's like everything. If you've got enough of it, you will defeat them. So we need to do research, but to get that, we need to build another military research station. So we've got to find a planet that has got enough research. Here we go. Military. So what we got? What's he got? So he's got 9 of those. Yeah, take him back, I think. I don't know. We've got one, two, one battleship, three, four, 13 ships, and about, what was it? 10, 22 fighters and bombers. The fighters and bombers are the bigger problem. So we just got to be mindful of not forgetting them. These are quite good actually. I tend to use a lot of these. That build up there. I'll just make sure I've got enough resources to build that Titan at a later date. Um, hmm. Let's bring that back over to here because I forgot about that one. Because I was saying in the other game that he might come across here from there. You just got to make sure you've got enough resources to be able to stop him. So the Cobalt light frigates are very useful at harassing him. So he's gone down quite a lot. So he's lost, or he's either lost them or removed them. I think what we got 67% of the flagship. I think we need to get the flagship out there anyway, because that's what he's going to be basically trying to. Yeah, time to get him out. I think remove the whole of them. Right, fighters and anti-fighters. That one. Bring him there. As I say, the fighters and bombers are a bit of a problem, really. Bring them back there. Actually, allow that. Bring them there. Right. Let's concentrate on anti-fighter with those. and if we've got enough resources to build another one of those and concentrate on fighters and then increase. So if you want to reduce your bombers, you right click on that takes one away, or how many you ever want to, and then click on there again, it builds your fighters. Simple and easy. So I've got a good defensive capability there, and I've still got to basically increase my. They're all right. They've healed quite quickly, so I think I will send him back to there, and then I'll probably send him to there or to there maybe. And I will put one more of those. Now I want to build this Titan. Am I going to have? Oh, I can build it, but I need 9,000. So what I'll do to get that 9,000, I'll start selling crystal. See that coming up nicely, and I'll sell some metal. That's the one in the middle of the screen up the top there. Right, that should be enough to build the Titan. Yes. And now we've got a Titan being built. And we'll have to nurture that. And what I'm tempted to do, once it's built, keep it with this fleet so it can basically take that Titan out that was over here with the rest of those. So that becomes quite a substantial attacking force. Plus I've got these repair ships which will make a big difference. So that's knocked my supply down from 179 to 29, and that's took out my supply of um, officers down to 0. So what we can do is go to logistics and see what the next upgrades. So 10 to 13, and that's going to cost 1,425 crystal, and we're not far off of it, and we are going to go for that very shortly. But in the meantime, a little while ago, we need to upgrade our research and make sure we are got a cutting edge research. And I don't think there's going to be many planets with our law. Sorry, let's get on there. That's it. What's that got? Is that going to build anything? Has that got anything there? No. Home planet. That one. That one. Oops. That one. Yes. Now we've got to maximize that. Now, civilian. One civilian, sorry, not two. There's two military. There we go. Two of each. That's good. That will give us a huge bonus in defensive capabilities. Right. There we go. We got. I'm tempted to go all fighters at the moment. That will give us a significant boost to defensive capabilities. So we've got 5 fighters, 5 bomber squadrons, and because I built on my hangar option on there, that's going to give us 9 fighter squadrons, and yes, it's going good. But we still need to upgrade our research. So that, as you can see, that's made a huge difference. But we've got to concentrate on our resources now, and we really need to start pushing our income up because they're going to get to a point he will start chucking a lot at us. I mean, a lot. Because I've played this game many times, I know what the tactics are. He could easily chuck probably about 50 or 60 ships in one attack. At the moment, it's been very light, and we've been very successful so far. And I need to really concentrate on building these up, start developing these um, heavy cruisers because they do pack a big punch. So once I've got that researched, that allow me to build them. That's that out of the way. Well, a few other things like the command cruisers. Hey, you have yourself. So I've got a doggy in the room with me, so she's trying to make her bed. Hey, hey, behave yourself. Tell her dog what to do. Don't listen to you. If we click on that, that is like a radar and PSIDAR. It's basically first generation phase signature detection. In other words, it will tell us if an enemy is coming for us. This is a good little build. It's still a network. It basically puts your what's the word I'm looking for? Your colonies. How do I phrase it? That's the best way to put it. Let's just say it pushes your colonies' abilities out further so it's easier to colonize other planets like further afield. You'll start seeing a green line coming down here because obviously we're green. And if he had built it, or the red ones had built it, they would start pushing the blue, or sorry, the purple lines down the transit lines. You'll see what I mean once it gets done. It starts building. Right. Now we can start building these up. I haven't got any supply left, so this is where it starts getting a little bit taxing. Oops. So I'll just keep the chair. Right. As you can see, because we've got more research stations, we can sort of start pushing our colonization um, or broadcast center so we get a better effect further away from the our home world. So it's a bit of a waiting game at the moment. We've got plenty of metal in reserve, but we've got not much crystal, and we ain't got much metal being produced because our fleet upkeep is taking a lot of. Oh, excuse me, a lot of it. Ah, we have a Titan. Right. Now we'll go for fighters. and this is very good. So my advice to you is composite mounts, weapon damage, you build that, and then you build your whole stress alloys. Yeah? So that one makes it stronger to kill. In other words, you don't get killed sooner. And then this gives you more mounts to fire and put weapons on, which is great. Right, now this Titan, we'll put it with this fleet here. That way, it's got some sort of chance of surviving, not just on its own. It's building the fighter squadrons, as you can see. I'm very pleased that's built. So we're sort of coming to sort of the end of the mid-term game now, because our capabilities with the Titan is going to change our gameplay, where we are easier to take over planets and kill the enemy. It's still early stages of the end game, and we are still quite a long way off from that. But having a Titan in your arsenal of ships is a huge, huge game changer in the respect of what it can allow you to do. It will make your life easier, and not only easier, it will give you a lot more control over the game. Right, now, fleet logistics. We've only got 9, but ideally, we want to start thinking about increasing our officers again. So we really could do, we're going to 10 to 13. And if we look at here, I think we've got to start really um, looking after our research a bit more. A quick jump calculator is vital to get yourself out of a sticky situation. So I suggest we do that. And if we hear someone coming, we'll know about it because we've done that now. So now we've got these in here and they're all good condition. What we'll do is we'll go for that and see if we are a bit more successful with. Do apologise about if you can hear my doggies. So because there was a Titan in here last time, which caused us to flee and get out of the way, I think that would be a good idea. The reason my doggy's barking is because my daughter's gone outside. Right, they're back up. That flagship has only got 43% shields. We could really do with building some repair ships for that there. So what we got over here, so let's build 4 of those, and that's going to take 4 catch 22. Right, what's it got in there? That's going to be no problem. So you got to be here, there and everywhere with your ships. So before the dogs start kicking off and you won't be able to hear me, I'll say thank you for watching. We'll continue this tutorial in a little bit, so I don't get annoyed with the dogs barking and that. and you can still hear me. So thank you for watching, and we'll just go and save this game. So we won't lose any data, and then we'll end this session, and we'll see you in the next play of Sins of the Solar Empire. So thank you for watching. See you shortly. Bye for now.